Hello, hello, my beautiful bulls, my Taurus. This is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of June the 29th to July the 5th. Let's see what we have here for you this week. What's your download message and the theme to this reading? Relief. Oh, that's got to be good for some of you. Let's see what your tarot messages are. What do you need to see, know, and expect as you navigate through another week? Can you believe this? We're heading into another month, July. I really don't like the fact that it's going so fast. Here where I live, it's still been quite cool and quite rainy, and we're waiting for some nice, really good, warm, sunny days. But anyway, let's see what we have here. With this, we know that with this fire horse, things are just flying by and charging forward. So let's see what we've got here. You have the Seven of Pentacles. You have the Knight of Swords. You have the Five of Wands. Temperance comes in. Tower comes in. Page of Swords. Center position, you have the Two of Pentacles. You have the Ace of Swords. You have the Knight of Cups. You have the Knight of Wands. You have the Eight of Cups. You have the Five of Swords. You have the Five of Cups. You have the Sun. Glad you got the Sun. And you have the Ten of Swords. Okay, Taurus, my bulls. You've got the card Relief. So something's going to happen here that's going to give you some breathing space. You're going to feel a lot more at ease, more comfortable, less stressed or anxious. Something comes in, could be in the form of information, or you're just getting a timeout for you to just rest up and get some relief, to rejuvenate, recharge, and refocus. Coming in with your life and career card, you've got many choices, and it says you have options, even if you don't see them right now. Get creative and look around. This is asking us, this particular card, to pull another card to see what is best, what option will be the best for you. So let's do that now. And we have a new beginning. So this is beautiful. So it says it's a good time to start a new job or a whole new career. You have creative ideas that get noticed. Build a nest egg for the future. So you're making choices. Do I stay or do I go? Well, this is saying that you're leaving. You're going to go into something new here. You're going to be able to start something new. Maybe you're opening your own business, leaving this job and going to a new job or a whole new career. But you have great ideas. Don't be afraid to go after them. Get creative and look around at a new offer and a new option when it comes to your career and your job. Okay, so it's very positive. Let's see what we have here next. Well, coming in with that, you have the Five of Wands. You have the, sorry about that, get this lighting right. You have the Knight of Swords, and you have the Seven of Pentacles. So you're now able to move forward and see things clearer. This is a card that says you've planted your seeds, but you're wondering, how come I haven't seen the return, I haven't seen the rewards, I haven't heard from them. You could have done anything, put out a resume, had an interview, made a phone call. You're waiting to hear on it, and you're starting to question now, why isn't it happening? Don't worry. This is the unnecessary worry card. You've planted your seeds right. You've done everything correctly. You will hear, so don't worry. You're going to see this success coming in very soon. It may come in increments a little at a time. The Knight of Swords, fast-moving action, but there's risk involved with this. If there's a choice and a decision or some sort of offer that's piqued your curiosity and your creative juices are flowing, you just want to jump on that bandwagon and get going. But I want you to be mindful. If you're getting involved in something that could have a risk or involved with it, weigh those risks before you step out there and do this. Slow down a little bit. Don't sign anything in a big hurry. Once the ink hits the paper, it's a done deal. Beware my consumers. The Five of Wands says, you could be feeling a little bit pressured, having to constantly answer for yourself and prove yourself and compete, constantly competing. This card says that you have the capability of succeeding when you do focus on competition, but don't allow yourself to feel backed up against the wall. Pick and choose your battles wisely. Okay. Coming in with your focus part of the reading, which is your career and money card, you've got the Buddha, and it says life purpose, more than money, spiritual wealth, and your career could involve being a counselor, being guided, and you're on your divine path. This is something where you're tapping into higher self. You could be going through an enlightenment where you're starting to see things a lot clearer. You're leaning into spirit. You're leaning into asking your guides and those around you to help you and guide you moving forward. This is your life purpose. Maybe you're going to be getting involved in energy healing. Maybe you're going to be doing, running classes to help people tap into their higher self, tap into their intuition and their gut feelings. This is spiritual wealth. You're feeling very good right now. You're going to feel even better. You're being guided and you're feeling as though you're being drawn into your divine path. The Page of Swords comes in, the Tower comes in, and the Temperance comes in. So the Tower is sudden change. It's that card where something ends abruptly, all of a sudden, bang. You're faced with having to make choices and decisions and change. So this is okay. It gives you time to think about it and don't rush into anything too quickly. The Temperance comes in and says, keep yourself centered, balance yourself. Know that spirit does have your back. Know that you have the ability to sit and be quiet with your thoughts and decide on what it is you're going to do to build a bigger, better, even better foundation. So don't go rushing in to do anything. Make any snap decisions. This is about your future and wanting it to be better, and you will make it better if you take time. Remember, Spirit's got your back. The Page of Swords comes in, and this is kind of a message that comes in unexpected, abruptly, puts a little bit of a pause and a halt to your movement forward, your plans moving forward. But it's something here that gets your curiosity and your creative juices flowing. You're no longer in the dark. But this card says be mindful of how you come off with your body language and how you speak to others. Things could be taken out of context. Don't let your personal life seep over in if you're having difficulties into conversations that you can't take back. Okay, so that's the thing with this page. He blurts it out. He doesn't have a lot of finesse or tact. Okay, coming in next, you've got the card which is your help, hurdle, or your challenge, but you get a beautiful card. And this is loyalty. This is a dog. This is somebody's got your back. Somebody's in your end of the ring. Someone's there to give you support, love, time, and effort. So don't get down because there's somebody in your life, and it could be your partner. It could be your best friend. It could be anybody, your sister, your brotherhood, anybody like that that's there to help you do something. Okay, so they're there to support you because they care for you. That's loyalty. Could be this Knight of Cups. This Knight of Cups is somebody who comes riding into town that could sweep you off your feet, and you could fall madly in love with them. However, they could also be riding into town with some really good creative ideas that you're going to love as well. You could also just be getting an invitation to go to a wedding or some loving event with this individual. The Ace of Swords says you've got that aha moment where the light bulb goes off and you finally now see the truth in a situation. This is the beginning of being able to walk your path and have a clear sight line of where you're going to go now. If you've been feeling that, things were a little cloudy, a little murky, you weren't 100% sure, you're going to be sure now. Coming in with that, you have the Two of Pentacles. This is a card of taking yourself to center and balancing yourself. This is a card that says you could be juggling. You could be juggling your work life with your home life. You could be subjected to or maybe you're juggling your money from one bank account to the other and moving it around. But you could be subjected to making two choices, two decisions, two offers, and two options that come down your path. Don't stress it. You'll make the right one. You see the light now. You have the truth. You're going forward. Now, coming in with messages from Spirit and Guides, you've got the card Intuition, Psychic, and Trust. Yes. So this is a card that says you're tapping into that. This is a spiritual card. It's the card of the psychic and the healer, and it talks of further development of the gifts that you possess. Now, we ran into that with this Buddha card, right? So it's also asking you to have faith and trust. So trust your intuition, your gut feelings. What do you feel about a situation? Go with it, because you are intuitive. You have faith that you really do know and trust your gut feeling. You are gifted, so believe in yourself. So Taurus, trust that little inner voice of reason. If something's saying, listen to it. If something says this is good and feels good, follow your intuition. Coming in with that, you have the Five of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and you have the Knight of Wands. You've had two fast-moving knights here. You have the swords. Now you have the wands. And again, this is something that happens all of a sudden. You might get a phone call, a text, a letter, an email that says, hey, your appointment's been changed from tomorrow to today. Can you make it? Or an offer and an option coming in. This could get your creative juices flowing. You're going to get excited and you're going to want to charge and take a leap of faith towards it. Slow down, okay? This card cautions you to slow down. Don't sign anything in a big hurry, agree to anything in a big hurry, but you're very excited about this opportunity, and it's going to give you the freedom to dance your own tune and beat your own drum. This Five of Swords says don't get involved. Okay, this is your no-win situation. Somebody's poking you and they want to coerce you into having an argument with them. You are right. You can make your point, but there's always risks and consequences when we go into battle mode. Weigh your risks very, very well before you decide to jump in, because it is a no-win situation. You may be the winner, but you're going to feel defeated. You're going to lose something in this argument. The Eight of Cups says you're going to walk away. Okay, you're going to walk away from something. Maybe you've walked away from somebody here that you have had to lay down the law and set up boundaries, and you've walked away. It could be anything, but you've been through the fire and you come out the other side. You're not going to go back. Don't turn around. You're not going back to whatever you've walked away from. This is a card that says, again, stay balanced, stay centered. This is a card that says, one step in front of the other, albeit slow, is going to bring you to a better, brighter future. Coming in at the end of the week, which is your angel card number, but it's also future energy, you've got the card 808. 8 and 8 is 16. 6 and 1 breaks down to a 7-digit number, single digit. But this one refers to your ancestors, and it says balance, power, struggle, force, violence, hope, ancestors, low vibrations, and a warning. Okay, remember I said to you, don't get involved in getting into battle mode with anybody. Pay close attention to the people in your life, your surroundings, and your physical health. Don't freak out. It's just a warning to be careful and awake to avoid any further issues. Communicate clearly and keep healthy boundaries. So I said that. Don't get involved in other people's drama at all costs, and walk away from confrontation if you can avoid it. You're going to be back on your feet again. You've got that Ten of Swords, but let's go to the first one here, the Five of Cups. This is crying over spilt milk, thinking about the past, the history, the how comes and the what ifs and the disappointments, and that you're thinking about the past. We can't change the past, no matter what, but we do fall prey to those thoughts. So let them go. Think about the future, the prize at the end of your path. This card says, wipe up that spilt milk. It's history. We can't change it. Let's just learn from it, because it's going to bring you to the point of the Ten of Swords, which is back on your feet and back in the game. You've been through some horrible struggles, held back, held down, restricted, and feeling as though you were betrayed and stabbed in the back at times. However, you're over it. You're on your feet. You're stronger and better for it. And it brings you the happiest card in the deck, the Sun. Being able to have a clear sight line, go after your goals. Don't be afraid, Taurus, to walk in your spotlight, getting recognition for all the good things that you deserve coming your way. Well, my beautiful Taurus, my bulls, this is your general tarot and oracle forecast. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. And always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Taurus.